Hi friends! It has been a long time since I have filmed a video, and I'm very excited to continue filming because I have a lot of fun things to put away finally, and I'm really excited to show you how my collection is going, things I've dropped, things I've picked up, things like that. So yeah. If you saw my live stream, because I did a live stream once, that was mainly OT5 Le Sserafim. So there's going to be a lot of OT5 Le Sserafim stuff in there that wasn't there if you didn't see my live stream, because I know that YouTube doesn't push out the live streams as much. So if you didn't see that, we have OT5 Le Sserafim again. And I have been having a lot of fun with that. So yeah, let's go ahead. Alrighty, so we are going to start in this binder. And this binder is more of quote-unquote collections that I don't want to drop, but I also don't really want to focus on right now. So I have Red Velvet in here except for Seulgi and Wendy. They are first, because I love Red Velvet. And again, I don't really want to drop them, but I also don't want to focus as much on Joy and Yeri and Irene. So this is my new sort of fix, and it's been working for about I've been doing it for about a month, 2 months now? No, a month, 2 months, something like that. Anyway. But I do have a few Joy cards to put away. So I have this, the Velvet card. You will see that I don't have wish lists for a lot of these, but so that kind of means that I'm taking them at my own pace. But it is in chronological order by release, so not by member. My next card is this Joy Digipack from Birthday. It's kind of funny. I do have Birthday complete for Joy and Yeri. The only one I don't have Birthday complete for is Irene. But I also don't get a lot of trades for Irene, so yeah. I also have a couple more Joy cards. I have this Make Star Hollow from Birthday. And then I think this is Apple Music from the Season's Greetings. But yeah, a lot of what I get is stuff that comes in sets, or if I'm able to find a trade and I'm ooh, let's go do that one. But yeah. It's been so long, I don't even remember when my last video was and what has come out since then. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, and then Oh My Girl is in here as well. I decided to keep all of the Oh My Girl cards that I have left over. It is not exactly chronological order, so it starts with the cards that have the pretty backs, so with them on the back, and then I start doing chronological order through here. And I do actually have one card for there. I found a trade for this Hyojung. Beautiful. So Many Dun Dun Dance, Real Love, and some Dreamy Resonance. And then I also didn't want to give up my Nana cards, so they're here. And Huiso from Heiki, so she's here. And then starting with Gauel, there are some groups where I was oh, I think I'm just gonna keep one card per era. So that's what I have for Gauel from Purple Kiss. I have one card per era. Same with YooA for I-dle, 1 card. And then I also picked up Meow's release, and Chaewon is my bias. So this is my 1 card. I don't really know how I'm deciding. I think I might do the same for Giselle from aespa, but I also don't know if Giselle is my bias or if it's Ning Ning. I'm really not sure. And then I also picked up a copy of P1 Harmony's new album because I'm really into P1 Harmony, which is kind of weird. So these are the cards that came in it. I don't really think that I have a bias. I don't know like the members very well. But at the moment I would say it's this one because I like clouds. I looked it up. I think this is Theo, I think. So until I have an actual bias, he's my interim because I like the clouds. And then I also think that this card is really cute. So yes, that is it for the sort of not prio collections. Now we're going to move into like actual collections. Okay, so up first we have a new collection that is TripleS, and I am collecting my top 3 and none of Dahyun is not in there, which is kind of weird because I used to collect Dahyun, but now my top 3 are Jiwoo, Chaeyeon, and Nakyoung, but Chaeyeon is my bias. So yes, I have quite a bit of TripleS cards today. Some of them I had before and just sort of kept, like this Nakyoung AAA. She's gonna go here. Who knows if I'm ever going to get the others. Then up next is Assemble. I have Chaeyeon set, and I have Jiwoo 208. What is it? Both the third Badge War and Assemble 25 are out. I really, really love Assemble 25. I really love TripleS's music. Just overall, I do have these 2 Naki and that Jiwoo on the way as well. So it's just the OMAs that I'm missing. Like, I really love TripleS. I would love to collect more members too. I'm still debating about picking up like my next top 3. So like top 6, I guess. Because I also just love Mayu so much. Mayu, Jiyeon, and Neon. For Crystallize, I am actually done except for 2 cards. So the way I'm going to do it, since they have 4 cards each for Jiwoo and Chaeyeon, I'm going to put my 2 favorites in the middle, and then Jiwoo, Chaeyeon, and then I'll put the OMAs back to back. So for Jiwoo, I am complete. I have 210, 211, and then we skip to 213 because 212 is my favorite. Boop. So here's 212 Jiwoo. I love the colors, it's so pretty. And then I have Chaeyeon's OMA, and she's gonna go in the middle, and I'll put Jiwoo's on the back once I get hers. Then we have 212, but I think my favorites on Assemble 25 are Persona. Here's 210. Persona, definitely, I love Persona. Love to Love, Love Child, and Are You Alive? I wasn't a huge fan of Are You Alive at first, but it has since grown on me quite a bit. I really like Are You Alive. So yes, I do have the last Chaeyeon I need. So she will be complete, and then I'll just be missing Jiwoo's OMA. Yeah. Then we have Evolution. I have, what do I have? Who even knows? I have 207 Jiwoo. I have, this video might be a little unorganized because like we moved across multiple states and we got into our apartment last week, so a lot of what I have been doing is like moving, like unpacking and moving things, and so my binders might not be the most organized, but you know. So we are done with the regular album objects for Jiwoo and Chaeyeon. I need their OMAs and I need Naki's set. Assemble 24 is very, no, just no. I do have one Jiwoo coming, so that'll be good. But I do have this Naki OMA. Hallelujah. Then this page, what is this page? This page is my in between. So right now I have Visionary Vision, Naki's 3 will go here, and then for Hachi I'll have Jiwoo's 3 and then Chaeyeon's 3. And then for Badge War was so good. I loved watching Badge War. It was, oh, I pulled this Naki in my album. I bought one version, the We So Alive version, and I pulled Naki. And then I have these 2 Chaeyeons on the way. I'm doing very well with Chaeyeon. I'm excited about that. Then I have some extras. I got this Sumin from Crystallize as a freebie, so I'm gonna put her here. I should hopefully have 2 Mayus coming from Assemble 24, so they'll go there. And then I got an OMA album for Assemble 25 and pulled Chaeyeon, which is very nice. Yay! So there's the TripleS section. We're doing very well except for full group releases. Those are difficult. Awesome. Okay. Up next is Gaeul. I did drop Yves down to just Gaeul because Yves releases so much as well, and like, trying to keep up with everything is very difficult sometimes. And I know for sure that my bias is Gaeul. So I was able to drop and be like, yeah, I'm fine with this. This is good. But up first, I have this Show What I Have Encore card, or no, the First World Tour in Cinema. I have this. It was pretty. I liked the colors. So we have this one for Gaeul. I finally have her Me version, because for the longest time I had her PLVE card in the Me version slot, thinking that I was still missing the PLVE, and then I was like looking at my template and I was like, wait a second, something isn't right here. Oh, you're in the wrong spot. I don't have her Digi. I still need to find her Digipack card. But I also have the Soundwave pre-order. Yeah, Soundwave from I Have Empathy. So there we go. There's our Gaeul. Where shall we go next, my friends? I think we're gonna do I-dle and YooA. Not I-dle, they aren't G anymore. I-dle and YooA. I need to fix that on my thing. Okie doke. The reason I said the G was because I still have it there, written there. Anyway, they also had a comeback, I-dle. And, oh, I think I forgot to, like, say, but I did drop Mion back down again. I decided I couldn't handle it. Well, not that I couldn't handle it, I just didn't have any, like, desire, I guess, to look for Mion cards. Like, I was always either trying to get Soyeon or Minnie, but never Mion. So, yes, I decided to put Soyeon and Minnie in here. So they look like my Red Velvet collection now. So nothing first. Ooh, but I do have the other Soyeon Dumdy Dumdy card I needed. As for their comeback, I will be a Good Thing defender until I die. I love that song. I love Good Thing. I like the choreo. I like that it's not in sync, even though that's the way it's meant to be. I like the song. I just really like it. That being said, Girlfriend is better. I guess we can say subjectively, but I believe objectively Girlfriend is better. I do have their 2 tarot card thingies or lucky card thingies or whatever from YooA. I Burn, that's what it is. I Burn, which are gonna go on this page since I Burn fills out a full page by itself. I love Girlfriend. I really like that whole album. I do think that Chain is my favorite B-side, and Love Tease is also really good. But yes, I have the other, what are you, Born version for my love for Minnie. And I should be trading for this Soyeon. And this Soyeon again, because I was in a trade for it, but then that fell through. They just never messaged me back. But for the butterfly page, so the way I have I Feel is regular photo book, selfie, regular photo book, Polaroid, ID, then jewel case, polka album, polka QR. But I have Soyeon's butterfly ID. Gorgeous. So just missing her jewel case for this page. And then I also decided to put all of the same like concept together for 2. But it wasn't an even like 6 sets. So this is just random pre-order / exclusive photo cards. I can't remember which store pre-order this is from, but this is Target. And then the one version only had the 4, so I'll be doing 2 pre-orders here. Again, these are mismatched. Same with the 2 version, but I do have like 4 cards for this. So I have 1 mini polka album, her cheek poke. Then I have the other Soyeon, and I have Soyeon's QR card. Awesome. And then I was also able to get her Target on Mercari for like $3. So I was excited to find that. Beautiful. Okay. Now for I Sway, I have nothing for the wind version, but for the wave version, I have this Soyeon. Oh, and again, we only had 5, so pre-orders. I tried to keep it within the same, like, outfit set. So this is the Apple Music Polaroid that I have. This is a Target card, and that's a Target card. And then I also have some extra pre-orders for I Sway. So I have Apple Music, the Pochaco, and I have the like fairy princess thingy, or fairy or something. But I have Minnie, she's so pretty. I love this card. And then I have their 2025 Seasons Greetings here. I still don't have Minnie's actual Seasons Greetings, but I did get both of their Apple Music pre-orders. I adore this Soyeon. Gosh. That Soyeon card is so cute. Love it. I also made a couple of Meow Cafe orders, and I should be getting in sleeves, like ID sleeves, that'll fit these. So that'll be exciting. Now for We Are. I have Soyeon's set of photo book cards on the way. Then I'm gonna put the Polka cards here, and I have this Minnie. Then we're gonna put the jewel case and the Polka QR and the jewel case. Then I'm gonna have the international version. So I have Minnie's international jewel case. And I don't have Soyeon's yet. I do have a duplicate Minnie and a Mion to trade, if anyone would trade for Soyeon. But I also have the Target exclusives. So Minnie and Mia. Wait. Soyeon! There we go. I was supposed to have this card on the way, but I think it got lost in the mail. Then I have my extra cards, and then we move into YooA. I finally have this card on the way. I'm so excited. So now pretty much the only like solo card I'm missing is this eyeing for pre-Real Love. Just this eyeing card. Because that's nothing. These would be group cards. I have that on the way. That's nothing. Group cards. Dun Dun Dance. Real Love. Speaking of, I have a Real Love card to put away. Where are you? There you are. I have a fruity version selfie to put away. I think she's gonna go here. Beautiful. We love that for us. Then, starting with Golden Hourglass, I have picked Hyojung back up. Lord above. Anyway, I have picked Hyojung back up because now that YooA has left WM and she signed with Saram Entertainment, which I think is more focused on acting. I'm not super sure. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think it's more focused on acting, so I think YooA's going to focus more on the acting route. So like, I don't know if we're gonna get more music from her. But if Oh My Girl, I know that YooA and Aren said that they would still like be part of Oh My Girl stuff. I don't know. At any rate, starting with like OT6, oh my girl, I picked up Hyojung. And I do have some Hyojung cards. They're mainly just the polka selfies. But honestly, ooh, I don't have sleeves. Trying to like trade for Oh My Girl is really hard. Cause like, not a lot of people collect Oh My Girl, so trying to trade is difficult. Okay, where should these beautiful cards go? This one will go with you. Then I'm gonna put like that. I think that'll be pretty. All right. Flip back. Gosh. But someone made a reel of like that one part in Dun Dun Dance where it was an OT7 and then it was OT6 and then it was OT4 because YooA and Armin weren't part of that schedule, and I was like so sad. Like, please stop. Members of Red Velvet have left, members of Oh My Girl have left. My third generation groups are leaving, which is good for them. If that's what makes them happy, I'm very, like, that's good. But also, my babies. Most of them are older than me, but my babies. Anyway. And then I did actually also trade for all of these. I'm not really focused on, like, trying to get Hyojung non-album stuff, but this was all a trade for, like, they had it listed for, like, either €1 or €2 as the set, and so I traded, like, one card for all of these, so, you know, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, now I have Hyojung and YooA's Polaroids for Golden Hourglass. We don't talk about Dreamy Resonance. Dreamy Resonance is difficult. Oh. And like, I know that I have the Mimi and the Yuvin that I could trade, but I don't know. I just love my Oh My Girl. But I don't want to collect all of them like super in depth, but I like having my little casual, hey, these are the cards that I have. I'm not planning on getting any more. These are just the ones I have. I think it's fun. Yay! Yeah, we don't talk about Dreamy Resonance. I do have one solo card for YooA, and it is a Selfish Kit card. Gorgeous. Also a trade. I know I just like complained about trades for Oh My Girl being difficult, but like, this was all one trade. This, these, and then the Hyojung non-stop card from earlier, that was all the same trade. It's not like I found multiple trades all at once. Anything else has been Pokemarket. Alright, done with this binder. Where are we gonna go next? Probably Red Velvet. Yeah, let's do Red Velvet next. Alright. For Red Velvet, why are you blank? I wonder if I have that Wendy coming. I don't know. Why are you blank? I know I don't have this Wendy coming. Anyway, so up first, I don't think I have any album cards today. A lot of my album cards are finished. There's only a few I'm missing, but I do have the last Pink Christmas trading card I was missing from 2023? 2022? 2020 something. So that year, Pink Christmas is done. Then for Chill Kill, I actually have the matching Wendy to this Seulgi. Before I just had a random Wendy in there. But this Wendy to match Seulgi now. Yay! Gosh, I love this page. Isn't this page so pretty? Anyway. And then I also have Apple Music for Seulgi and Wendy. So I know I don't collect them, but Promise 9 dropped Like You Better. Gosh, that's such a good song. I really love that song. I think that I would like to pick up that album as well and just sort of keep my pulls, because that was so good. Alright, so moving into the solo unit section, it's not in chronological order, it's in chronological by debut. So Monster came first, then we're gonna have Tilt because it's another Irene Seulgi comeback. I just wanted to explain that real quick. Anyway, yeah, Like You Better is so good. I have one photo book version, and I have the first press unit that you got, and then I have Seulgi's QR on the way. I also really love Haikey's Summer Was You. That's also really nice. I love that song. So, more than likely you're gonna see an actual Haikey collection again, because I dropped them after Soul Dreaming, because I wasn't a big, I just sort of fell out, because I wasn't a big fan of Soul Dreaming. But then Love or Hate came out, and I really liked Love or Hate. But I was like, if we're gonna go back and forth on music like I do with ITZY, then it's not gonna be sustainable, me collecting them. But then Summer Was You came out, and I really like Summer Was You, so I'm gonna try. Because we had Rose Blossom come out, which I really, really loved. And then we had... Now hold on a second. I said it was in order of debut, but Wendy would come next. I'm a liar. I guess it's in order of who's oldest. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Haikey. I think I'm gonna try to collect Twiso again. And if the next comeback after Summer Was You I really, really like, then, great. But I do have 3 pre-order cards for Accidentally on Purpose. These are all Apple Music, I think. Before I moved, I was kind of close to a store that would sell pre-orders just by themselves, and then they mostly pre-ordered from Apple Music, so that's how I got a lot of Apple Music stuff. And now I don't live anywhere near any K-pop stores besides Barnes & Noble and Target and all that, so that's sad. But yeah, I love these, they're so cute. And then this is the transition from Seulgi to Wendy. I see what I was doing. It's been a while since I've done this. I have... Are you Apple Music? I don't know. I have this Wendy Wish You Health pre-order benefit. She's gonna go there. What else have I really liked? I really like TripleS. Obviously Chuu. I-dle. I have nothing extra for Seulgi today, but I do have some extra Wendy cards. I have Lord Above. What's happening? Do you go there? You must go there. Okay. I have this Birthday Make Star Hollow. I really liked Echo by A Bloom. I know that came out a while ago, but I really liked Echo. I obviously still listen to Echo. Still listen to Oh, I wasn't a huge fan of Tilt. I like every other song on that album better than the title track. Yeah, I just thought that Tilt was kind of boring. But yeah, there's my Wendy. I am looking forward to her come back with ACND. Hopefully we'll get that soon, and that'll be good. Alrighty, we are going to move into Eunbi next. Ooh, Hello Stranger came out. I love Hello Stranger. I love Eunbi. Like, give me more Eunbi. Hello Stranger is a really good song. I do wish it had a physical release. I know that there are like some photo cards for it, but they're expensive because they're like pops and fan signs and stuff. But yes. So for Eunbi, I do have one of the color cards I was missing. I'm now missing 3 color cards. Actually, I think I'm only missing 6 album cards in general. 3 of them are from color. And then I do have another color pre-order benefit that I traded for. This one goes with this set, so now this set is complete. Then I have a couple more of her first concert cards. Speaking of concerts, she announced another concert. Oh, I want to go so bad. Called The Red. Oh my goodness. I want to go so bad. But we all know that Eunbi is not coming to America. With the state of America right now, who knows if anyone will come. Like, in the future. I say that, but I do have Sserafim tickets. I'm very excited to go see Sserafim. But yeah. So now we have these cards. Still don't have the last 3 W Ground pop-up cards. But I do have 2 lethality photo cards, meaning that I only have 2 lethality photo cards left. One in this outfit and one in the hoodie. But I do have her with her puppy. Beautiful. And I have a very exciting addition because for lethality, I have a broadcast card. Very exciting. I got it for $7. So yes, I have my first Eunbi broadcast card. My first broadcast card for anyone who is not Chaeyeon. And that is it for Eunbi. The last album photo card I'm missing is this one from The Flash, where she's doing like the bear ears. Ugh. Come on, friends. Show me where the card is. But yes, that's it for Eunbi. Now we're going to do Chaeyeon. So I only have 2 photo cards for Chaeyeon today. Up first, I can't remember where this is from. Soundwave, maybe? I have a pre-order benefit from her first season's greetings. That's gonna go here, along with other pre-order benefits. And the oops, sorry, mistake card. Yeah. And then I have Over the Moon is Done. I have one card for the Move Street. I have a Kit card. Oh, I lied. I have 3 cards for Chaeyeon. One day we will finish the Move Street. One day more. One day. And then I don't have any album cards for Showdown, but I do have a pre-order benefit. I have this one. Misc. Thank you for telling me. Beautiful. Wonderful. Yes. Alright. That's it for Chaeyeon. Maybe. Where? Now we are going to do I-dle. And I do only have 2 cards for I-dle. So, if we move to the back, I have one of Sakura's Act 1 photo cards. The outside card. I love this. Scene 1, my bad. Scene 1 photo cards. I love this card. Gorgeous. And then I have Chaewon's Scene 3 fan sign card. So now Chaeyeon is not alone. Beautiful. And that is it for I-dle. Oh boy. Alright. Now we are going to do Loona and post Loona. I have a lot of post Loona cards, not a lot of Loona cards. I've been playing around. I don't want to drop Yves, but also having her in there kind of made me a little, like, overwhelmed, I would say. So all of my Yves cards, I do still have them. You will see where they are, but right now they're not here. I may end up changing it back, though. I'm not sure. But my first Loona card is this Choerry from Hula Hoop. So she's gonna go on the back of And. Perfect. And then the rest of my Loona cards, no, that's a lie. Most of the rest of my Loona cards are all Yves. So my Yves cards are back here. And I have these Yves cards to put away. I have a C version from And, a D version from And, a B version from Flip That, a D version from Flip That, and the Flip That AR. But, like, I'm really invested in what the Loona girls are doing right now, and so I haven't been as, like, interested in picking up all of the Loona cards, because that's already happened, I guess. So, like, I haven't been quite as, like, I haven't been looking as much. But I do have one Choerry non-album card. I like her shirt. I thought it was cute. A Loona Island card with no sleeve, because why would I have a sleeve? Why would I be prepared for anything? Beautiful. So she will go right here. Awesome. Now we are going to move into our post Loona stuff, and I have, for Odd Eye Circle, I have Choerry's OMA. I actually pulled her. I got the OMA from that one K-pop store I was telling you about, and I pulled her, so I was very excited about that. Now this page is going to be a little weird. I am starting to pick up more of her, like, first ARTMS cards. I only have one on hand, but she's here, and then I have two more on the way, and then that was the first season's greetings card. Then this page is mainly for doll, but I have this OMA. I cannot find 303 anywhere. I have all of Hyunjin's. I have 301 Hyunjin, 302 Hyunjin, 303 Hyunjin. But no one wants to trade for 303 Choerry. Like, please, please, just let me have 303 Choerry. I would really, really appreciate it. But I also have her 313A. Then, so OMAs, those, POVs, these guys. Then here I have a burn object, and this one is actually signed. So I have 344A. I got this from the concert that I went to. I think I showed you in my last video, but I can't quite remember. But I did decide that I'm going to store it instead of display it. And for Club Icarus, Icarus, like the title track, is so good. I do feel like Doll was the stronger album overall, but it also had more songs. And I do like the B-sides on Doll more than I like the B-sides on Club Icarus, but Icarus is so good. And that 14-minute music video, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. But I have Cherries, Barnes, and Noble. I actually pulled Hyunjin, but I was able to trade. And then I pulled Kim Lip's ID, but I have not been able to trade yet. But yeah. Then I do have two larger pre-order benefits from Doll. I have these two, probably Apple Music. So they're gonna go here. I did, in that Meow Cafe order, also pick up some 8-pocket pages, so hopefully this will be better than these 6 pockets. Next, I do have one card for Hyunjin. Not even an album card. I have this Polaroid that I traded for, so it's gonna go here. I know Hyunjin created her own company, Triangle EDM or ENM, something, but Triangle, and please support her. Please support Hyunjin. I need Loossemble back. Please give me Loossemble back. This has been a PSA. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway, I'm convinced that this doesn't exist still. Have not seen it. Please give it to me. Still no progress on TTYL, but I do have one card coming. I had to buy it. I haven't been able to like trade for any TTYL cards, but I do finally have one card. So just 2 that I'll be missing. Then for Yves, I have 3 cards for Loop. I have these 3. This one is gonna go here. I have them in no particular order, just however I like them on the page. Then I'm gonna put this one here. I might be trading for another one, but I have not heard from that person. Like, I did my packaging proof, but I have not heard from them. And then this one. So there's Loop. And then for I-dle era, I have these cards. So I am finishing her normal cards, which is my goal. My goal is to have the normal Korean cards. Those overseas cards are difficult. I have some from I-dle because I was lucky. But Loop, nah. People price them very, very high. People just price Yves very high in general, except for like these cards. These are nice. But just Yves is very, I would say, overpriced. And then I have this one Joker card. And that is it. I have Hyunjin's back here. The rest of my first press. That is it for this binder. Now we get to go into Chuu. All right, now for Chuu. I love Chuu. I love Chuu so much. We all know this, but I just adore Chuu. Still can't find that card. But I do have another pre-debut card. I have this lollipop one. I think it was the bead strap from her light stick, but I can't remember. So I'm just missing one. Then of course we have Howl. And this page is going to be for concert stuff from Howl. I have one trading card. I haven't been able to find them in a set from the My Palace tin case cards, so I just was able to trade for that. And I was able to buy one of the, I think it's a VIP card from her first concert. I think so. But that will go there. I was very much expecting Chuu to like announce another US tour like she has for her past two comebacks. So I was very like sad when she didn't. But I also heard that she might be leaving ATRP, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I do have this set of pre-order benefits from FLNK for Howl. So we will put her here. Right now, I just have them in order from my template. That's it. Beautiful. And now, finally, after a year, we are completing Strawberry Rush. After a whole year, I finally have this last card, and it was a trade. I traded a pre-order benefit for it, but I found it. It wasn't like a really expensive pre-order benefit, but still. I have it. Hallelujah. Then I do have some more trading cards from Strawberry Rush. So to start, I have these three. I decided to organize so that the concept is here and then the selfie, corresponding selfie is down here. But there are a couple of leftovers, being this one and this one. So I have them here. And then I also have another message card to go here. And another pre-order benefit. Apple Music. There she goes. Yay! So now we get to move into Only Cry in the Rain. Alright, so for Only Cry in the Rain, I have 3, well that sucks. I have 3 regular album cards. So we're gonna put the bear here. Then we're gonna put this one here and this one here. So these 3 were pulls. I do have 3 more on the way for regular album cards. Then for this page, I have a platform card. How did I decide I was going to do this? There are 6 platform cards. Your blue is on the bottom, you're gonna go here. Then I have her LP card because I did buy that. And with it came this K-pop Nara pre-order benefit because that's where I got it. And I think I showed you these last time, but I'm not sure. I have these Apple Music cards. Goodbye, friends. Come on, we can do it. There we go. And there they are. So once I get these 3, I will be missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 photo cards for Only Cry in the Rain. That is it for Chuu. There's my beautiful little collage. That's the word. I forgot what the word was. Anyway. And lastly, we are going to do the Sserafim. You can do it. Okie doke. I have a lot of the Sserafim binders. So, up first, I am going to keep it this way. I know I don't like it, but trying to like put that much weight there, it just isn't gonna work. Anyway. So, like I said, if you want to see me like putting away photo cards, sort of like setting this up-ish, it's not really a setup video, it's more just like the initial storing, then that's on the live stream that is still on my channel. But in the meantime, I have gotten this Eunchae and this Eunchae. I'm still missing that Kazuha. Now for Anti-Fragile, I start doing pop sets that match the album cards. So I have this Eunchae here. So there's our Midnight Onyx. And then we have Iridescent Opal done. Not as much on Frozen Aquamarine, but I do have this Kazuha. So I need to find Kazuha and Eunchae. And then we're gonna fill in these spaces here. I did also in my Meow Cafe order get what are they? The like border sleeves, and I got them in pink to match this binder, and I think I'm gonna try to put like the album cards in the pink border sleeves and then leave the pobs in clear sleeves, since I have them like mixed in. That way I can always tell what's an album card and what's a pob, even though like I know, but I feel like the more the more cards they get, the more it'll be like, I do have this Eunchae on the way for this set, and I have this Eunchae here now, so we're just missing that Kazuha. Then we move into their first season's greetings. I have Eunchae on the way. I have not had much luck with the stickers, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get duplicates of these cards. That way I can put them the other side around so I can see both sides at once. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Then I also have Kazuha's Polaroids. And I have one Eunchae Polaroid on the way. And then Kazuha's IDs. And then I also picked up like these size cards, or these size sleeves for ID holders. So I'm not gonna print out a Kazuha for this since I ordered those sleeves. And then I'll just put all of them in. These message cards are proving difficult. Still missing here. I do actually have this Eunchae secured in a trade. But then I have this Hyunjin and Eunchae unit I was missing, so that finishes that. My goodness, we're a mess. Then for trading cards, I have this Eunchae. I actually did pick up a message card for Fiornata. I found Sakura's, so I'll put her in the middle there. Then for Unforgiven, I have Eunchae's Bloody Rose. Ah. And for the pop sets, I have Kazuha and Eunchae's Weavers. One of the Weavers is. Ah, they look so good. Nothing for Unforgiven Japan today, but I do have Kazuha's Bimbidi Boppity Boo photo book, and now I'm just missing Eunchae's. Beautiful. And that is it for the first binder. So now we get to move into the second binder. Alrighty, second binder time. Starting with Easy. Again, I do the pops. I have Kazuha's Shimmer. I don't have a pop set in the Featherly Lotus, so I put the compact. Ooh, but I do finally have Yunjin's QR and Kazuha's QR from the Weverse version. Yay, that set is finally done. So I'm missing one card to be done with Easy. On and off. Then we move into Crazy, in which I have this Kazuha Thundering Cedar. And then the target cards were in the same concept, so I'm just missing Kazuha's. Then I have version 3 next because, okay, so never mind. Well, I used to have it set up to where like the compact cards started here because I didn't have a set, but then I got a set, so I just need to switch this. That way, yeah. Anyway, I have Kazuha and Eunchae for this Aladdin set. Can we see? And then I did just start this set, but I am finishing it. Not today, but yeah. But I do have Eunchae's Heather's Rock, and then this is a Chasing Lightning concept. It's Weverse Japan, there's a slight hollow. So I had Chaewon, and then I was able to trade for Hyunjin and Kazuha, and then I was able to find both Eunchae and Sakura on Mercari Japan. So they will be coming in my Nakyoung order. Then we get into the compact, and I was able to get all of the Yes 24 set except for Hyunjin, but I do have Hyunjin's Selfie compact, and then we move into the Yes 24 Pops. So I have Sakura, Chaewon, Kazuha, and Eunchae. So now I'm just missing Hyunjin for that. And then for the rest of the compacts, this set was already done, and I have Sakura for the Polaroid, and Hyunjin for the Polaroid, and Kazuha for the Polaroid, and then Eunchae is on the way. Up next, we move into the Weverse, and I have the last two Chaewon Weavers I needed. So we have Band-Aid, Thundering Cedar, and then I have Eunchae's Thundering Cedar. So this page is done. And then for this Weverse version, I have Eunchae. Beautiful. And then that's the balaclava. So next, we get to move into Crazy Japan. For the standard version, I have Kazuha today, but I do have Chaewon on the way. Nothing for the solo jackets. I have one unit. We have Sakura and Hyunjin. For the, whatever they're called, Season's Greetings, I have Sakura and Kazuha secured, and I'm working on a trade right now for Hyunjin, so I should just be missing Eunchae. Then for Hot, so for the Drenched Vetiver, I don't have anything. This is the Target set. However, for the Tanned Guayak, I think that's how you say it, I have Chaewon and Kazuha. And then for this Weverse Pop set, I have Sakura and Eunchae. This Noodles Kazuha is going to be very difficult, I feel like, to get. Then for, oh, what were you? Bleached Aura, I have Sakura and then Kazuha on the way. And then I have a full pre-order set to go here, although it isn't in Bleached Aura, it's also in Drenched Vetiver, but whatever, we're gonna put it there. Now for my compact cards, I have Chaewon and Kazuha nothing for this set, but I do have a full pre-order. Actually, I'm not really sure. This is like a showcase application set, maybe? That's what it says on the, whatchamacallit? The template. But then it says Weaver's Shop here, so I don't really know. At any rate, I have it. And it's kind of, it's in the compact outfits, but it's in like this set. But whatever, it's gonna go here. So I have this full set. Ah, beautiful. I love them. Okay. Now for the Weaver's version, I have this Hyunjin, and I have this full set coming. I think that's the A version. And then for the B version, we have Chaeyeon, Kazuha. You know what I learned the other day? Kazuha has the same MBTI type as I have. I can't remember what it is. INFJ, I believe. But yeah, she has the same MBTI type. I thought it was interesting. So we have all of those units. So that page looks good. This page does not. But I do have this in J. Beautiful. And then I have some things secured for different. So that will all come in my Nakyoung package as well. So there we go. Last but not least, we're gonna do my little like mini in between the Sserafim binder. Okay, so this binder houses pre-order stuff that like I don't have enough to make a full page for. So yes, there's Fearless, but then I didn't really have a good spot to put this card, so even though she's anti-fragile, Blue Dream Media, I think this is, Chaewon is gonna go here. I'm so happy I got her. Then we have this Hyunjin sticker from Fearless Japan. These stickers have been rather difficult for me to get. Like, I thought they'd be pretty easy, but it's kind of hard to find them now. Then for Unforgiven, I have this Unche Keitan for you to match this Kazuha. And then Nothing Until Hot, where I have this Weaver's Japan Sakura and this Universal Music Hyunjin. Oh my gosh, I do have another binder. I forgot about that. And like, as we can see, this is just where I keep some extra Chaewon stuff. This binder is pretty full, so I moved my group cards to a different binder. So for the moment, the Sserafim group cards are in my Hush Rush binder. And I do have one from Unforgiven to go here in the Dewy Sage concept. And then I have a Heather's Rock concept from Crazy to go here. Oh boy. And that is it. We did it. Our first storing photocards video in a while. A long while. But we did it. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day, week, month, year, or life if you never watch me again. And happy collecting or watching. Bye!